in these conditions. Understand? The Native Americans went through this, and the Negroes. Exactly. The Spirit is on the brother. The Spirit is on the brother. Yeah, that's the promise to Abraham after 400 years of.
So you don't believe in Yahweh?
Yes. Yahweh.
And the real Kakadash.
Lord of Akarkadash, the Holy Spirit. Yes, brother. Bashama Mashiach Yahushua.
Verse 20, he have not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
Praise ye what?
Praise ye Yahweh.
Praise ye Yahweh Basham Yahushua.
That's right. This is the book of Romans chapter 9 and verse 13.
No. Go to the top. This is the point. This is what we're doing out here, man.
Romans chapter 9 and verse 1. I say in truth in the Mashiach, I lie not.
So we're the Most High, we're not using our own words. We're reading thus saith the word. Alright, and this is the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help us.
That's right.
This is the truth, yeah?
My countenance also bear me witness in the Holy Ghost, in the Rakakadash, that I have great heaviness and continuing sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accused from a Mashiach, accursed from a Mashiach. My brethren,
what?
My brethren.
So not the whole world. It's not no, we're accused for our brethren. We're not accused for whomsoever call upon the name. Or God so loved the whole world. For our brethren that are in this world, alright?
My kinsmen.
What?
My kinsmen.
So it's according to, that's why we might think, oh, these guys are racist, but we're out here for Jamaicans, we're out here for Dominicans, we're out here for Haitians, you know what I mean, Hispanics, you know what I mean, Colombians, Ghanaians, Nigerians, alright? We're out here for the people that fit the conditions of the curses for not obeying the Most High. Deuteronomy 28.
That's right. Give it.
He's there.
According to the flesh, who are Israelites?
Who are Israelites? This is what it's about. According to the flesh, who Christ came for is the Israelites. That's what we're about. So like you said, what are we doing up here? You got a basic knowledge of understanding, right? Alright, so do you have any questions then? Because if we don't want to just, we just don't want to preach to you, we want to obviously teach you.
I just want to know, like, why you, what is it?
Isaiah 50.
I have to see it, yeah. I believe it's in your...
Matthew 26.
Wasting your time talking to that. You know in the Bible talks about your path being closed.
Yeah, and then give me, you got in Isaiah, right? Yeah, give me Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 4. Alright, Isaiah 6 and 9. We'll get those as well. What are you on? Alright,
this is the book of Matthew 22 and verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage.
That's what made us, because when we heard this word, alright, it filled us up. You know what I mean? And we didn't want to just be a stumbling block. You know what I mean? We was told to be a, give me the soldier again. 2 Timothy. Which one do you want first? Isaiah? Yeah, get it.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 53 and verse 1. Who have believed our report, and whom is armed of Yahweh revealed?
Who is the arm of Yahweh revealed? So the Most High has revealed understandings to you. And who have believed this report? You have believed the report, right? So that is what we need to do. We need to, when we believe, we're going to be doers of the word and hearers of the word. So when we hear it, we're going to do thus saith. Alright? Give me Luke 10.
So it was in second. This is a book of 2 Timothy 2 and verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, which is so-called Jesus Christ. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
If you've been chosen and you've been ordained to hear, to believe this report and understand, alright, you're not going to entangle yourself with the worldly affairs. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm not going to teach the people because I've got to go to the gym, or I've got to go and play footy. You know what I mean? I've got to go. You're going to not entangle yourself with, because you render unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar, pay your bills and that, but give unto the Most High Yahweh, alright, what belongs to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Verse 5, and if a man also Oh, Shalakia. 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive to...
So that's what we're out here. Right?
Just read that still.
So yeah, no one. So your soldier. What we're doing, we're being soldiers. There's military stature, man. The Most High. Give me Exodus. Give me Exodus 3 and Exodus 3:15. All right. Or is it Exodus 15 and 3? It's 15 and 3. All right. So we're soldiers, bro. All right. That's the whole point of it. We're men. All right. We're men. We're not like trying to mind you, but the reason why we're out here is that everyone else, they'll go to war, right? And they'll fight for their country, right? The same way we will, bro. Once we found out, wow, we've got a country that has been overthrown and overtaken by damn aliens. Understand? When we understand these things, man, we're like, nah, we're gonna be ambassadors and make our election sure. We want to be elected. Alright, and we want our petitions, that's what we was bringing out today. We want our petitions to go through, want the Most High to see that what we're doing is valiant, man. Alright? We want to cast out and abominations, man. Like sodomites, man. Alright? We want the Most High to reveal the sodomites and burn them up like he done in Lot's time, man.
That's right.
This is the book of Exodus 15 and verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. Yahweh is his name.
Right, and that's what we're doing. Give me Joel quickly. Alright? Joel. Yeah, no, that's right. Give me Joel chapter 3 and verse 9.
This is the book of... This is the book of Joel 2 and verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
So when you blow the trumpet, that's a war set. That's war trumpets. That's war sounds, man. We're blowing the trumpet on our people, on Zion.
That's right. And sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh cometh. It is nigh at hand.
That's why, man. We're shook, bro. We fear the Most High. We don't want to be a part of the wickedness. So us being not a part of the wickedness, alright, is by blowing these trumpets, man. Alright?
Verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess. This is Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war.
Prepare war. Even to the heathens, man. We're not just talking to our people. We're even telling the wicked ones they need to prepare for the Most High, man. Well, that's right. What we are. We're a trumpet to the nations. We're a trumpet saying he always wakes up his trumpets early, man. Alright? He wakes up his people early to warn the people. Give me that in Second Corinthians. Second Chronicles. The last chapter.
So let's go to the
Alright?
And it talks about the prophets. He says, 15, 36.
Yeah.
This is the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 36 and verse 15. And Yahweh power of the Father sent to them by his messengers, raising early bedtime and sending because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. But they mocked the messengers of power.
So the same way in Noah's time, man. Noah was preaching to the people, but they mocked Noah. Alright? Go on.
And despised his words.
And despised Noah's words, man. That's why it says, as in the days of Noah, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. As in the days of Lot, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Alright? Because eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage. That's why when Lot's time, Sodomites, they said the same thing. It's going to be worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. Imagine what is worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, man, than ashes. That's mad. You get me? They mock the message. That's what they do up there. That's what he said, oh, with wickedness is around, right? And they're going to mock us. But we don't care. The woman gave us the middle finger. We said, we want 10 to 20 middle fingers every time we start to teach, man.
That's right.
All right? We need middle fingers, man. We want to be persecuted for righteousness. For speaking uprightly, we want the Most High to note that down. Like, yep, that's 2 middle fingers, 3 middle fingers. That's like getting a gold coin in a Mario or something, man. That's like Sonic getting a ring. We got an extra ring. Ding, 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 ding. For all the wicked people out here that want to persecute righteousness. Alright?
Read that again,
And-
verse 16.
Verse 16, second Corinthians 36 verse 16. But they mocked the messengers of power, and despised his words, and misused his prophets, until the wrath of Yahweh arose against his people, till there was no remedy.
Back to there was no remedy.
Ezekiel chapter 30 verse 33. Ezekiel 33 and verse 3. And if he have sent the word to come upon the land, and if he seeth the sword to come upon the land, he blew the trumpet.
That's what we do. We're seeing a sword coming upon the land. He's woke up his prophets early. He's put his spirit out on us.
That's
Alright, to wake up early.
To come upon the land, he blew the trumpet and to warn the people.
And to warn the people. So that's what we are we are literal trumpets. That's a ram's horn there, you get me? We're all ram's horns right here, man. Alright, blowing a trumpet of the Most High, reading thus saith.
Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet, and taketh not the warning in the sword to come, take him away, whose blood shall be upon his own head.
His blood's gonna be upon his own head. Because we don't want blood on our hands, bro. Alright, that's why I say, why are we doing this? What is our mission up here? Because he said we're meant to bid them back to the marriage, the ones that want to hear the word, alright? But the ones that don't want to hear the word, alright, you're in, what you want? Give me John 10 and 27. Alright, the ones that don't want to hear the word, damnation for them, man. Permanent fire for them.
Say it again. Sucky.
So how long have you
But if
following God?
The Most High.
But if the watchmen see his word come, and blow not the trumpet, and the people not be warned,
So if you don't want to come out and teach the people, alright?
if the sword come and take any person from among them, he has taken away his iniquity, but his blood will require as the watchman's hand.
So that's, if we don't do this, we've got blood on our hands. So when we come out here, it's like we're cleansing ourselves from these people. Because you can't say that the Most High's word wasn't spoken. You know what I mean? Who's going to speak the word of the Most High? Someone has to do it. That's why we said, who will rise up for the Most High against the evil? Who's going to rise up for the Most High? Show of hands out here, who will rise up for the Most High? The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
All praises, sister.
You're not gonna. Yeah, you will. Yeah. Show up hands, man. And there's brothers and sisters over there. There's brothers over there.
That's
they
right.
will rise up for the Most High.
That's
Alright?
right.
Not everyone wants to do that, bro. All right, but there's order. There's an order that has been ordained by the Most High in the way to do it. Give me Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 21. All right.
This is the book of John, chapter 10 and verse 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me.
So like you were saying, how long have we been doing this? Certain brothers, the Spirit only jumps on them at certain times in their life. But the Most High has been with us from the belly of our mothers. He's foreseen this, and it come to pass. You understand? It's from the belly of our mothers, man. Yeah, you can get that, right?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 20. Wisdom cries out. She uttereth her voice in the street.
So wisdom is this word, is this knowledge and this understanding. It crieth out. Alright?
She crieth in the chief places of concord.
So when you go into like Brixton, any of the ghettos, alright, where the Jews dwell. Get that word ghetto, if you look it up in the dictionary, it means where the Jews dwell. That's why you've always got an Amalekite that will try and live next to the Jews, to try and proclaim to be a Jew. They're like them, man, like them aliens. Right. Alright? Because what it is, they're trying to fulfill and fit prophecy. You understand? But we know that we're not going to get too dwell on that. But that's the fact, right? That the Most High says that wisdom crieth out in the streets.
That's
So
right.
we have to be there for our
Shalom,
people
sister.
because they're walking around. Shalom, sister. Peace and love.
God.
All right, they're walking around without knowledge and understanding.
That's
They're calling
right.
themselves Jamaican. They're calling themselves Trinidadians and Ghanaians and black and British. You ask the guy wherever you from, I'm from Britain. I'm British. That's mad. All right.
In the opening of the gate, in the city she uttered for words, saying, how long ye simple ones, will you know simplicity?
And that's why our people are simple-minded. All right, we're simple people. All right.
And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
And fools hate knowledge. That's why we're saying we're going to try and teach our people. You love knowledge, bro. You love, when you're hearing these scriptures, it's gravitating, it's pulling you. Understand? That's why we're out here for brothers like you, King. Understand?
This is the book of Jeremiah 1 and verse 5.
Bring it
Before
up.
I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
But the Most High already knew that we was going to hear this word. All right, we didn't know. We our steps, every step we've taken is the Most High that has made the steps to come up here. It's the Most High that brought you here today, to make your steps to come up here today. You could have been doing anything. You know what I mean? But the Most High says, no, stop, listen to this. You know about the Yah, you know about the Karkadash. So you've had a walk, the seed has been planted in you. But what it is, you need now to get watering. And then when the Most High, what you do, when you get that watering of this word, it's gonna grow.
God, that's
but it's
right.
up to you to make them steps. You understand? And who else better to go to than to people of your brother? Not go to the damn guy that's gonna tell you, give me a collection plate. You know what I mean? Give me money in the collection plate, and then tell you that you can eat anything. You can eat abominations, and you can sleep with the Edomites, and you could I can marry you with a man. You can get married in the churches to a man. That's mad. And we're just the Buddhists was reading about the abominations of the Sodomites, bro. Alright?
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nation.
So look, that we've been chosen to be prophets, but we don't want to take that. That we humble ourselves and just call ourselves servants of the Most High. You know what I mean? Because we're reading the prophets. You know what I mean? But don't get it far-fetched. Everyone has been regenerated. You could be David, man. You could be King David regenerated. He's like, what? That blew his mind away, man. You could be King David right here, man. You could be Abraham standing in front of us, man. Alright, you could be Prophet Joel standing right in front of us here, and we just want you to come on this side of the fence, alright? And Prophet Joel's here, standing next to Benaiah, standing next to Aaron, standing next to, you know what I mean? You could have, we are regenerated of our forefathers. I understand?
That's right.
To the third and fourth generation, we regenerate back into from our forefathers, man. Understand? Now, I don't want to get too deep for you, but that's something that does happen. There's no regeneration or reincarnation where you can reincarnate into a butterfly or into a that's madness. You come with who your forefathers are. What do you say?
Jeremiah verse 16. Behold, chapter 16. Behold, I will send forth. Verse 16. Behold, I will send many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish there.
This is what you're saying. What are we doing up here? We're trying to fish. We're being fishers of men. It says it in Matthew, right? Chapter 4. All right. Yeah, we're being fishers of men. All right.
And they shall fish them. And after I will send many hunters, and they shall hunt them.
Yeah, you don't want to be part of getting hunted. All right. That's the whole point. Give me that in Ezekiel.
And they shall hunt them, and from every mountain and from every hill, out of the holes and the rocks.
That's where they're gonna hide.
Alright, and give me Isaiah 6 and 9. Isaiah 6 and 9. Alright?
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9 and verse 5. And verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry
That don't want to do nothing can sit down and be lazy.
and that cry for all the abominations.
Read that again.
And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
God. Yeah, give me some right chapter 15 actually.
We need to, the Most High, what he's going to do, he's going to look down, he's going to say, look, you are sighing and crying. You care about what is righteous and you don't want to deal with wickedness. And the Most High will set marks, alright, of exemption, alright, upon them men that are sighing and crying. But that doesn't mean to be proud just because you're doing it, or I've been doing it for 2-3 weeks and I can stop now. You've got to endure and keep going, alright?
This is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 15 and verse 14. He himself made man from the beginning and left him in the hand of his 15:13. The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear God love it not.
There's an abomination in the Bible where it says women can't wear men's clothes and men can't wear women's clothes. Yeah, so that's when we hate that. When we look around, we're seeing that it's like what else? But what it is because it's the flesh. It's beguiling men to be fleshly, and that's what the temptations can come. Give me the temptations.
Read that.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed and understand not, see ye indeed and perceive not. Make the heart of these people fat.
So that's what we're told. We're told to go and tell the people. Alright, make their hearts fat, like give them wisdom, give them knowledge.
That's right.
And make their ears heavy.
Alright, I'll make their ears heavy. When they hear it, it's gonna be heavy. Even Daniel, when he started to hear prophecies, it made him go to sleep, it made him feel sleepy, it made him feel sick, because there's a lot of spirituality that was jumping on him.
And shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed.
And that's the part. We need to make our people convert from their wicked ways, alright, back to the righteous ways and be healed with this word.
Then said I, are the one, how long?
How long? So this is the point. God, we're going to do it for 2 weeks or 3 weeks and that's enough. Alright, our fishing season's over. Alright, how long are we going to do it for?
And he answered, until the cities be utterly wasted without inhabitants.
Hey, do you see the city with inhabitants right now, bro? Bro, do you see inhabitants in the world, in the cities? It's inhabited, bro. Is it destroyed? Is it utterly destroyed? Look around. So we have to still do this work until that day, until all the book of Eli times. When we're seeing it like the book of Eli times, that's when it's no more trying to come out in the desert. You know what I mean? In the damn radioactive nuclear destruction place. Saying, yo, Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17. Go onto the like, you know what I mean? Be a watchman unto the people. And who are you watching for? Like they've been annihilated, man. Alright, so we gotta keep doing this work until the cities be utterly wasted.
And the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
So we can still see houses with men. Still got the Indian man selling hair to our women. Alright, it's not desolate, alright? Still see them guys over there giving out free damn coffees and teas and that. You're still seeing madness on the earth, man.
And Yahweh have removed men far away, and there be a great forsakening in the midst of the land.
And we're not seeing that book of Eli vibration, that Resident Evil zombie vibration. We're not seeing that yet. Alright, when that happens, that's when there's a famine of the word. Alright? Not a famine of bread, of water, but a famine of this word is going to come. When you're not going to see brothers teaching the word like this, man. You know what I mean? What are you holding up?
Let me get the family to go. Yeah, James, come on. Yeah, temptation. Yeah, you know, talk.
James chapter 1 verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
That's what it's about, man. When we're seeing these abominations, some of it, when we're living that worldly in the old man, some of them can jump on you, man. Alright? And that's why we say there's a spiritual warfare that we're about. Yeah, that was about around about us, man. That's why we got brothers that we gather together Alright, over the phone, WhatsApp calls, whatever. We always do a meeting, even if we've never had WhatsApp and we just done it the old way. We know to meet here at a certain time every week. So even though like the old ways, you know, like keep the old time ways, man. So brothers, there's no excuses. You can't say, we wasn't on the phone. You know we're gonna be here this time, this date. Alright? So there's no excuse.
For he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life.
That's what we want, bro. When you get tried and you endure temptations, you receive the benefits of your works.
That's right.
It's not just us being out here and we're not getting the benefits of our works.
Which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he of any man.
Yeah, so that's the point there, right? When you're getting tempted, that's your own heart, it's your own ways that's pushing you. The Most High is giving you choice to do good and evil. Understand? You got to choose life or death. You know what I mean? Righteousness or wickedness. So we have chosen to do it like this. Some people might choose it other ways, but we do thus saith. Cry out in the streets, speak on abominations. If your soul sins and you see it, you witness it, you got to speak on it. We do thus saith the word. Go and bring them to the marriage, because we want to make our election sure. We don't want to just be like, what is it saying? Give me Matthews as well. What you got? You got the Revelations on you, did you? Give me, get Matthews chapter 5, Matthews 5 and 17.
This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 26, or 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
So like enduring temptation, hold fast till he comes.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end.
Endureth and keep the works right into the end, right until the destruction draweth nigh. You understand? Right until there's no more inhabitants in the world.
To him will I give power over the nations.
That's when you get the power over the nations, man.
That's right.
That's when you get the power over the nations, bro. You refresh. All praise.
Give the Most High round of applause. Give the Most High round of applause.
Kala how about Shana Mashiach Yahushua Brakata, Brakata Yahushua Yahushua. And what's your name, King? Dean. All praises, man. Brakata Dean.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Dean, man, you want a rod of iron. We want to see Dean with a rod of iron in his hand, man. Alright, to break down nations, man. You understand? We don't want to see him, you know what I mean, getting whipped, go to work, come pay your taxes. We want the Most High to, you know what I mean, you're holding fast to what is good. You know what I mean? You're out here with the brothers. You're reasoning, we're going through precepts, we're building you up so that you're going to be teaching. Right? You'll be teaching. One day you'll be teaching so hard, you got to just go over that side of London and say, yo, bro, I'm building up something over there. Who's to say you can't do that, man? Alright? It's just about how the Most High will grow you, man. It's up to you how you take your steps.
Even as I received of my Father.
St. Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. Think that I come to destroy. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I come not to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, not one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
And that's a bit patronizing, because in Jeremiah it says that the Most High will not destroy the sun, the moon, the stars, or the earth because of Israel. Understand? So the Most High is kind of like making a joke, like the laws are going to be here forever, man. All right.
Till all be fulfilled, and whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments shall teach men to do so, and shall teach men to do so.
So that's the part. We going to be out here like wicked pastors teaching men to break commandments, man. Or you can eat pork, don't care about the Sabbath, the commandments are been nailed on the cross. We don't need the. We're not going to teach to be Egyptologies, to be damn atheists, to be damn bowing down to Carbastone. We're not going to teach none of that stupidness, man. You understand? And we're going to speak upon it. We see sodomites, we're going to speak upon that too, man.
That's right.
He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
We're going to be called what?
The least in the kingdom of heaven.
That's why when we get that kingdom to come, that kingdom come. We want to be having rods of iron, we want to be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Man.
That's right.
Because that's right.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
That's what we need. We need that. We would love. We're being humble because the Most High, like we said, he can like a blink. He can change your vibes. You can become a bug out. But we would love the Most High to see us and keep that vibration of keeping His Spirit on us, man. All right. That's Psalms 51. Go on and get it, bro. What's your name?
Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12.
Yeah. Alright.
So Lord, you not do that teaching other than that.
Yeah. Can't.
You can't.
Yeah, we teach. We got a phone number there. We got a WhatsApp group and stuff. And we're trying to build up a school soon. The Most High willing, but it does take, you know what I mean, brothers, to get together to kind of put in and that, because we're not doing it to be seen and to be like. But obviously, there's a spirit where the Most High, He took us away from the church. You know what I mean? And the church, what they do, they take a 501c3 where they are tax exempt. We're not tax exempt. We don't want to receive benefits from our oppressor. Man. So we got to help each other to build certain situations, and that's which is just right. Yeah, take which is right. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We don't want no handouts from our oppressors, man. From the Romans to not get tax. If we got to pay tax, we'll pay tax. We'll render to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and just do it in the way He wants us to do it.
That's right.
You understand? Straight. We'll pay our tax, man, but we'll do it together as a body. You know what I mean?
Where's that start? This is Psalms 51 and verse 9. Alright, cool. Verse 11. Psalms 51 and verse 9. Hide thy face from my sins and blot out all my iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O God, O power, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence.
You what?
Cast me not away from thy presence,
and
take not thy Holy Spirit from me.
Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit.
And that's what we're going to say, bro. We're going to not be proud, because even David, we knew that he was in sins. We know that we sin. We can't say we don't sin, man. But we're not going to let sins. Give me that Sirach 5 and 5, man. Alright, we're not going to let sins. Yeah, no, it's good. Alright.
I swear it's 5, yeah.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 5, concerning the preparation, be not without fear, without fear, to add sin unto sin, and say not, His mercy is great. He will profit. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from Him, and His indignation resteth upon sinners.
So the Most High, like, look, we don't want to add sins onto sins. Alright? If we know we're doing wrong, we got to admit our wrongs and just, you know what I mean? The Most High asks to blot out our iniquities. Alright? And that's a righteous thing. You know what I mean? Because we can't be proud. But the Most High, we just take our Holy Spirit away from us and keep us with our brethren, keep us together, praying for one another to receive the kingdom at hand, man. It's hard, bro. Alright? When you come into this truth, give me chapter 2. It's hard, bro. I know how it gets, man. You feel like you're on your own, your mum don't want to hear it, your brothers are like, you're getting mad, talking at Yahweh stuff. Alright? You're telling the women, yo, you're wearing crazy clothing, cover up yourself. They're like, wow. You know what I mean? They're not even doing it for you anymore, they're doing it for other women.
That's
I
right.
thought they were doing it for you back in the days, isn't it? Like, now they're doing it for other women, man. It's crazy.
I can show more flesh to her.
The more to show flesh to the girls, more than to... It's mad.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, prepare thy soul for temptation.
What?
Prepare thy soul for temptation.
When you come onto this truth, bro, how long you been in this truth?
Probably up to 2 years ago, I started studying.
Yeah, started studying, so roughly around 2-3 years and that. Look, when you come onto this truth, well, I ain't got to read this to you. You know already. Temptations came. Alright, temptations come from all angles that you wasn't, because you're putting away that worldly desires.
Things start coming more highlighted.
Come, bro. Come, King.
Yeah, I hear that.
You know what I mean? You're putting away worldly desires, so you need to. That's what it is. You feel like you're on your own in this race, man. This mad race, but you got to know that there's brothers around, man. And wisdom has been crying out on the street corners for a long time. They're not hard to find, man. Alright, do you live local? So you see brothers up here reasoning, man. You might have even seen us before.
I've never seen you.
Wow, so when you're on the Sabbath, you just stay in the yard, yeah? You just stay in the yard. Alright, man. That's a good look, man. Peace and love, man.
Keep it up.
Yes, man. Yes, Moses. Hey, man, I need to talk to you, Moses, man. No, I'll phone you. Alright then, we'll come, and I'll bear the ground. Shalom, King. Alright, phone us on that number, yeah? You got it, yeah? Alright then, bro. Brother Dean off the set, man.
That's
all
right.
praises, man. I pray for our brother, man. All praises.
Alright.
Yeah, man. That's what we're up here for, man. We're up here to bring light and knowledge onto our people, man. Alright? Nothing else. Give me that Revelation chapter 22. Alright? And give me Luke 9 and the last verse. Alright?
This is the book of Luke chapter 9 and verse 61. And another also said, "As the one, I will follow thee, but let me first go. Bid them farewell, which are at home at my house." And Yahweh said unto him, "No man hath put in his hand to the plow, and looking back is fit for the kingdom of power."
That's not me, man. That's in red letters, man. I never said that. You know what I mean? I never said because all the work she done, it's not good enough now. You know what I mean? The Most High don't want to ever even look at that work she done, man. That's what the Most High said. It weren't me. Yeah? It's not good enough. You should have been studying and you should have kept out on the highways. Alright? You can't put your hand to this work and then look back and say, nah, I've done it for a little bit. That's enough now. No, the Most High wants you to do it till thy kingdom come. Alright?
This is the book of Revelation 22 and verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be.
And that's what it is, man. Everyone's going to receive the works that he's done, that he's put in. That's why we said that everyone that teach the commandments, they shall be called great in the kingdom, man. If you put in good works, you're going to receive a reward, man. Alright, the Most High says peace and love, bro, shalom. The Most High says in his house is many mansions, man. Alright, give me Luke chapter 19. Alright, don't put your hand to the plow and take it off. Alright, give me Matthew chapter 25. Alright, hey, David. Let's start. Yeah.
This is the book of Luke chapter 19 and verse 16. Then came the first saying, "As a one, thy pound hast thou gained 10 pounds. And he said unto him, Well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, hast thou authority over 10 cities."
Wow. He said he turned his £1. You know, like the man them on the blocks, they'll get a cue. Now they want like 9 ounces now. He'll get a 9 bar now. You know what I mean? He's gonna get a box soon, man. Alright, he's gonna get a 36 ounces, man. Come on, we're always worldly. We could put our hands up. You know what I mean? Man was chopping it up, turning cues into damn 9 bars, but that was me. I remember that day when I was on my 9 bar. I was like, wow, man, I done that, man. I done that from a damn £50 cue. Turned it, I flipped it, I got it on consignment for my cousin and everything. That's the same way That's the same way Jake is in this truth, man.
That's
You
right.
gotta get your 1 or 2 precepts, add on to those, find the brother, read up with him, alright? Make it you know what I mean? Get the flyers ready, get the camera, start the channel, alright? Gather together, get the fringes, get the uniform, alright? We're gonna, you know what I mean? It takes time, alright? Then we go to the embroidery shop, get the printing done, alright? Then we look like then we look like soldiers in the army, man.
That's
Men
right.
of war, alright? That's how we built ourselves and got the pounds up, man. The pounds don't come overnight, alright? It takes time, alright?
Fine.
And the second came saying, out of one, thy pounders gained 5 pounds.
So there's one that had 5 pounds, man. One that had made 10 out of the 1 pound. Another one got a pound, made 5 out of it, alright?
And he said, likewise to him, be thou also over 5 cities.
So yeah, man, there's a reward. There's cities. In his house is many mansions, man.
That's right.
So for every pound you've done, you're gonna receive cities, man. And them cities, let's be real. If you're a real Israelite, you're not gonna be like, no, I got 5 cities, I got 10 cities. They're all our cities, man. My city's your city, man. You understand? They ain't gonna be proud about it, like, oh, I got 10, man. What did you get? You only got 2, yeah? That's mad. Well, you got 2, that means you got 2, I got 10, you got 12 now. That's how you're gonna be with your brother, man. You know what I mean? What, you got 5 cities, I got 10, so that we got 15 cities, bro. You know what I mean? So we've all got a whole world, man. That's how all the Israelites are gonna gather together with their cities, man. To be one nation. Right?
Verse 20, and another came saying, out of one, behold, here is thy pound, which I have kept and laid up in a napkin.
And now what?
That I have kept and laid up in a napkin.
He kept it and laid it in a napkin. He dug it down in the ground and put it in the treasures in the floor, man. What is knowledge that you're gonna hide your treasures, man? Alright, that's mad.
Go to hold that, yeah.
Ecclesiastes chapter 20 and verse 30. Wisdom that is hid and treasure that is horned up. What profit is in them both? Better is that he hideth his folly than a man that hideth his wisdom.
Yeah, man, better is a man that is hiding his folly, man, than you to hide wisdom. What is you hiding your wisdom in a napkin, man? That's madness, man.
Yeah.
Verse 21. This is the book of Luke, chapter 19, verse 21. But I fear thee, because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that, thou layest not down.
What a weirdo, man. For a guy to say, oh, I feared you so I weren't going to do the works. Bro, you should be beaten with many stripes. Wait, get that, give me Luke. Many stripes. Oh, there it is. 11 and 3.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 47. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes.
And that's what it's about, man. It's about licks and lashes for the ones that are hard-headed and stubborn and rebellious, man. Stiff-necked, man. That you know more than the Most High. You know more than the Messiah. He says, no man knoweth the time or the hour, not even the Messiah knows, man. He says, I've a long time holding my peace, man. I just can't wait to unleash on the people, man. because he's waiting for the go-ahead by the Yahweh. All right, Yahweh knows when he's wants to deal with the things, man.
Yeah.
Luke 19:21.
Salaki.
But I fear thee, because thou art an esteemed man.
The Most High, Yahweh has made Yahweh Shai an austere man. He's not no damn effeminate like you see in them damn Passion of Christ films, man. All right, he's an austere man. He's not no, you know what I mean? He had a deep voice, talking to thousands on a mountain. All right, the Messiah is not no wishy-washy damn Caucasian with blue eyes and blonde hair, man. See, he knows it, man. He's got the damn he's got the was it the kente clothing on his neck because he's trying to be a culture vulture, man. You understand?
Thou takest up that which thou layest down, and reapest that which thou didst not sow. And he said unto him, out of thy own mouth will I judge thee.
Yeah, you said it yourself, man. You condemned yourself. You said I'm an austere man, and you didn't do it. Thy servant shall be beaten with many stripes, man. Because you know what's going on up here. Alright? And he was like, and you know what he tried to do? He tried to come calm. Like, oh, you know what I mean? I knew you was austere, I'd done it in the night, I knew that you're powerful. So I didn't want to do it. Are you dumb? You just heard me say my man's getting 10 cities for the one that I gave him. He's getting 5 cities for the one I gave him. And you said you just hit it? That what is it? You may as well hide your folly, man. You may as well hide your folly than to say something stupid to Yahweh Shai, man.
Thou wicked servant.
That what?
Thou wicked servant.
Yes, servant. You're wicked. You're getting beaten with many stripes. All right. Though that put his hand to the plow and take it off. Yo, man, it's not a good look for them guys, man. Woe unto them that preach not the gospel, man.
That's right.
All right. It said, blessed is the man that is in that day when the Most High has come, man. Give me that. You got the Matthew 24, right? You got Matthew 25, yeah. You got Matthew 24 as well.
Thou knowest that I was an esteemed man, taking up that I lay not down, and reaping that I did not sow. Wherefore then givest not thou my money unto thy banquet, down unto the bank, that at my coming I might have required my own with surety.
Yeah. The Most High's coming with a surety, man. All right, to the bank to see who's been getting the talents, man. Who's got the talents and who's been hiding it, man. All right.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth cometh.
But no one don't know. We're meant to be watchmen. No one don't know when the Most High is coming. With the Son of Man to render fury, all right, and to purge out with flesh, purge out all flesh, man. All right.
But know this, if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up.
And the good man's house was broken because he don't even know when the thief's coming, man. The thieves come out at night. Alright, so you're sleeping in times, man. The Most High said he's going to bring the Son of Man like a thief in the night. Why? Because no one don't really understand biblically what's going on. Everyone's living the world of TikTok or the world of Instagram. They're living the world of illusions, man, of the media. No one's living biblical. No one's living under spirituality. Alright? No wonder why a lot of the women in 2022, they're all looking at Kevin Samuels. They're all looking at all of these damn podcasts and trying to understand why they're single in 2022, man. Because why? You've become a harlot. And the Most High has given the women unto wicked men.
That's
all
right.
Now they're just cum bags, man. They've just become semen bags. Alright? Bags of semen of all every sorts of damn wicked legions are in them women, man. Alright? Because why? Our people are not coming into spirituality. 2023, 2024, alright, you might start seeing men like, yo, do you men are gonna come up to him and like, do you pray? How often do you pray? That's gonna be on the damn on the question list soon, man.
God.
Righteous men saying, how often like do you wear a weave and do you wear makeup? That's going to soon be on the question list, man. When you're going to your first dates, do you honor your father and mother? You understand? If you're not asking them questions on your first date,
That's
man,
right.
all right, then you need to reevaluate your situation of these men that are coming around you. You know what I mean? Did the man choose you because you wore that skimpy damn clothing? You know what I mean? Is he choosing you because your hair is looking like a Caucasian or a dog? You gotta evaluate what this man really want you for, man. That's why your life is always begging for man after man after man. And these women. Go on, bro. What are you saying? Alright, I can't hear you because you're scared of the air.
I'm good. Listen.
No, you're not good if you're scared of air, man.
I ain't say I'm scared of air. You said that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you because you can see your mask in your face, man. Sirach chapter 13 and verse 10.
What I know this is.
Sirach 19.
They forgot about all of that.
Our people forgot about this for real, man. Yeah, you're right. You forgot that air is good for you.
I ain't saying air was
Yeah, you did,
I said
man.
you was wrong either.
Okay, air is good for you.
God.
Alright, so take off that damn mask, man. Take off that damn mask, man.
Sirach chapter 19 and verse 20. 29. A man may be known by his look,
A man may be known by mask on his damn face, man.
and one that have understanding by his countenance.
And you can understand a man by his countenance, man. You know what I mean? Listen, man, you can understand a man by his countenance. You know what I mean? If his belly's a bit too bloated out and that. You can see certain situations if a man's going to live healthy or if he's going to want to die. You understand?
When thou meetest him, a man's attire and excessive laughter.
A man's what?
A man's attire
And it says that
Hey,
laughter.
bro. Wait, bro. A man's attire, he don't want to know. He wants to watch a West Ham damn game, man. He don't want to know. He wants to watch Celtic and he wants to watch West Ham. He wants to watch Chelsea. Alright, it's just a hat, yeah? Okay, it's just a hat. And that's just a mask. I'm saying, I said you got a mask on.
Everything we said that was wrong.
Alright, well, yeah, look. This is getting funny, man. What do you want to say? Forget it now, alright, forget it now. Let's go back to what we were saying. But you said forget it now, so what you up here for, man? Give me Ecclesiastes 5 and 1. You must think we're some joke. You think you come up here and you won and you got any brownie points? Or you scored any points? You're not smart. You fair air. You're an idiot.
Right. Ecclesiastes 5 and verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of power.
Do what?
Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of power.
You better just keep your damn feet and
That's
wait
right.
till you're spoken to, man. We're not no damn. This is our platform up here, man.
That's
Our
right.
platform. We're gonna speak to the people how they need to be spoken to, man. And when we see your countenance and your attire and you got a mask on your face, we're gonna say, "Thus saith." You look like a fool, man. You look like a damn Egypt, man. Understand? And sodomites need to be destroyed.
That's right.
Alright? Women with dildos need to be destroyed, man. With their manly apparel dildos, man.
And be more ready to hear than to give sacrifice of food.
So just shut your mouth and listen. Alright? Just listen to the script. If you got a question, we're up here to answer questions to our people. Alright? And what you were saying is everything you're saying is people have forgotten it. Well, that's what we're out here for, to tell the people to remember, man. Yeah, that's what we're out here for. Like, what are you gonna do, bro? Are you gonna take off your damn? But no, he's not gonna take off his mask because he's a good yes man to his master, man. He's a good yes man to his master. All right. He might have even taken the Maxine, man. Guys like that guy, man. He might have taken the juki jabs, man.
I'm American.
He's American. Yeah, I'm American. Well, look, the Americans, look, American Vespucian, man. We could have went into that, but These Muslims say, yeah, I know that stuff, man. The Americans are proud, man. One thing I know about America, they're very proud people, man. Alright? They're very uppity, man. So yeah, what we got?
No, we'll finish with that.
Yeah, we'll talk, and look, that's what I'm saying. We'll just, bro, give me that, cease not, give me that, 1 Thessalonians 5. Alright? Man came up here while it was vibes, and that's why I knew not to talk to that guy, man. I knew not to talk to that guy, man. Give me verse 19.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 19. Quench not the spirit.
Do what?
Quench not the spirit.
Do what?
Quench not the spirit.
Quench not the spirit. That guy just quenched the spirit, man. We was in a vibration there with the scriptures there, and the guy just quenched the spirit, man. You alright, yeah? Yeah, you can come over there. You can't see it on that side. Yeah, you see it, yeah? You see what this is going on with? Alright? You look Muslim. No, you're not? Okay, but halal though, yeah? What are you, Hindu? Oh, you don't have a religion? How about your mum and pops, they're Muslims? Yeah, and you go, so that's halal, isn't it? Halal, isn't it? Like no pork and things. So what? Give me Revelations 18 and verse 3. Right, so where are you? What's your nationality? Do you mind me asking? Huh? Sudanese? Sudanese as well, yeah? Okay. Well, there's people in Sudan that are Israelites as well. They're tribes. Have you heard of the Bantus? Are you from the Bantu tribes? You're not from that tribe? Okay. Normally the Yorubas and the Bantu and stuff. Okay. Listen.
Revelations 18 and verse 3. For all nations have drunk the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
So all nations have drunken the wine. This is like metaphors. It's a metaphor, right?
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
So look, when it says all the nations have drunken the wine, it means you in like your forefathers and foremothers, they lost their way. You've become Babylonized. You've become Westernized. You understand, with your culture system, all right? And you've grabbed onto the culture vulturing Caucasian vibration of Babylon, all right? So you've lost your ancestors, your foremothers. Like she's holding on to it a little bit. You know what I mean? She's got the long dress on. She's got the wrap. She can ease it. And see, that's a modest apparel. That's a good woman there, all right? But amongst our women, it's hard to find that. Obviously, our women that are at home, they do that, but amongst our nation of our sisters and our aunties, they don't uphold that. They want to twerk it for TikTok and things like that. They've drunken the wine of the fornication, right? But this is all nations, not just our sisters, not just the daughters of Zion, the daughters of Sudanese people as well. They've now lost their ways of their forefathers.
So what does that sign stand for?
This sign here, this is called. It's our sign. It's just a sign of our representation of righteousness. They do. That's a good question. See, like, the heathens will ask, but give me Ezekiel. Give me Ezekiel. No, I'm just saying, no, it's so good. So don't take my words far-fetched, because what it is, right? The Most High might have a spirit where your forefathers, they could be Israelites.
Yeah,
we don't know. We don't know, because for you to come and hear this word and it gravitate to you, it could be Israelites. We don't know, but because of this verse, by default, it could be. We're just gonna test the spirit. All right? You try the spirit.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 4. And he said unto me, Son of man, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language.
So the Most High told the children, Ezekiel, go to the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and any Israelite that have been put through these conditions and curses by the Most High, right? And it's not hard to speak to them. It's very easy to speak to, because they got the same language. Everyone speaks English right now. It's very easy to speak.
And of a hard language, but to the house of Israel, not too many people of a strange speech and of a hard language.
So look, not to the Sudanese, not to the Egyptians. We was told that's what we're doing up here. We're not religious. We've been told to only go to the lost sheep that are calling themselves black British, Negroes, Hispanics, and you know what I mean, South Americans and stuff. We meant to go to those, Pocahontas and Moanas and that, right?
Not too many people of a strange speech and of an hard language, whose words thou canst not understand.
Because we can't understand Sudanese. We can't understand Egyptologists. We can't understand Somali. We can't understand Ethiopian, Kushite languages. We're going to the people that have raped, robbed, and pillaged and stolen us and changed our names from our ancestors to speak a foreign tongue. That's why it's not hard to speak to our people, because we're all speaking a foreign tongue because it fits the conditions of being Israelites, of Israel, right?
Right. Surely had I sent thee to them,
So if we were sent to these people that whose tongue we don't understand, all right,
they would have hearkened.
they would have what?
They would have hearkened unto thee.
They would have listened. So like, there's nations that really want to join onto us and hearken onto the Bible, but it's not for them. That's the thing. It's only for the Israelites. But if we, like we're saying, that's why a lot of the other nations, they're modest, man. A lot of the women of the other nations, they know how to wear a dress, get the wrap on, but they're doing it under Muhammad. You know what I mean? They're not doing it under Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and being an Israelite. You know what I mean? Our women ain't doing it. Our women don't want to be whoremongers and follow the philosophies of the world. So that's our job. Our job is to tell our women and our men to come back to righteousness and look modest like that. That is very beautiful, the way you're dressing. Alright? But that's how our women need to dress. Like her over there with the blonde hair and that. She needs to not have blonde hair. She needs to get a nice, beautiful dress. She needs to look like a female, like a woman. Alright? Because remember, you can't have woman without the man in it. You can't have she without the he in it. Alright? You get that, right? Is that hard? You get that, right? So now there's a difference between woman and man. There's a difference between she and he. That's why we're trying to bring righteousness back onto the earth with positive and negative to attract. We've got too much negative and negative, it's repelling. Too much positive and positive, it's repelling. We need to have the balance. Alright? So yeah, do you have any questions? You wanted to ask what the menorah was, right? It's called a menorah. Alright?
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 25 and verse 31. And thou shalt make a candlestick of pure gold, and beaten wood and beaten works shall the candlesticks be made. His shaft and his branches, his boughs, his knob, and his flowers shall be of the same.
Alright, so yeah, this is going to be in the commandments. This is of righteousness. Alright, candlesticks of pure gold. Bring out.
Just because I don't think you don't know, yeah? In the book of Revelations, chapter 1 and 13, in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and a girt about the paps, with a golden girdle.
What? With a
golden girdle.
Right, so you had a golden belt on, yeah? Alright? Not like the WWE, WWF boxing champions, right? They got the big golden belt around here. And who wears gold? I don't see Caucasians walking around wearing gold and stuff. So this is the Son of Man, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Alright? He's coming with gold on. Alright? And who likes to wear the gold and the jewels and it's the Mr. T and that. You know what I mean? Solomon. I'm serious.
God.
I don't see even Ethiopians and Sudanese and that. They wear nice gold. They wear gold. Indians and that, they wear gold. But I don't see the Freddie and Barney and Bam Bam in the Flintstones coming out of the pebbles of the rocks. They got pebbles, man. They got pebble stones, man. They don't have gold over there. Alright, but the west coast of Africa, the Ghanaians, the Nigerians, we are the ones that have gold, alright?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Who has woolly hair? What does wool look like? Come on. Sheep. Woolly hair, right? Who has woolly hair? Who has woolly hair? You see? White woolly hair, okay? Alright? And that wisdom is in Wisdom of Solomon,
right.
chapter 4. Alright?
His eyes were a flame of fire.
Alright, wait. Let's get the wisdom. Let's get wisdom. Grey hair, right? White as wool, right? Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4 and verse 9.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4 and verse 9.
Listening, yeah?
But wisdom is the grey hair unto men, and an unspotted light is old age.
So look, wisdom is grey hair. So this is the Messiah. He's got woolly hair because he is of infinite wisdom. Alright? You call him Isa, right? We call him another name. We don't call him Jesus. We call him another name. It's our name. It's our name. It's a big golden pearl. It's a pearl. Yeah, with gold wrapped around it.
Wait, have you guys researched about Islam?
Yeah. To hell with that stuff.
His feet was like unto fine brass, as if they were burned in a furnace.
So look, his feet is not no. Where is it? The God of. Where's the one? Where's the one? My God is. Yeah, here we go. Look, you got this guy, Buddha man. He's God is the Buddha. You know what I mean? China man. You got the Indian man with the bus stop thing. His God is the Krishna and that. Alright, then you got the Caucasians. Alright, his God is what? Caesar Borgia. This is Caesar Borgia. This is the Pope's son, who Leonardo da Vinci was told to paint a picture of him, and now the Pope has got him down on every damn wall in the Negro's house, man. Alright, Hispanics and Native Americans, his picture is on every one of the Israelites. Well, not everyone. Some of them they got rocks and stones, like carver stones as well. Alright, but look, our God, who is our God? Is that our God? Our God's gonna be like that? I doubt it, because it's not even saith. It's not even in the Bible that he looks like this. We just read he's got white woolly hair. He's got eyes. Come on, kick empty. You ready? Cease not prophesying.
His head and his hairs were white as wool, as white as snow. His eyes were a flame of fire.
His eyes were like flames of fire. That's a good friend. Right? You gotta love your friend, alright? His eyes were like flames of fire. Alright? Where's? That's like good, that's good catch, bro. His eyes were like a flame of fire. Go on. Keep reading, bro. No, not that one. Keep reading.
And his feet was like unto fine brass, as if they were burned in the furnace.
And his feet like unto fine brass. Here you go, King, hold it. His feet like unto fine brass, as if they were burnt in a furnace. That's the color of brass. Can you see brass? Alright? Some people might get semantical and get with the words and like, brass, what color is brass? And be funny, man. And they'll start saying the Israelites are olive colors. Now when you look at the color of olives, there's no green, people, there's no Grinch. Alright, there's no one that's walking around like a Grinch. So look, there's two other colors of olives. Alright, there's brown ones. There's brown ones and black ones. So if he's the color of olives, his feet like brass burned in the furnace. The Messiah is a brown man, and he's coming to slay all the other nations, man. Alright, that's what we're up here for. It's not religious, it's just the truth. Alright, we're not religious, we just tell the truth of the Bible. You're right, brother, yeah? What's your name, bro? Right, give me your right. Oh, you smoke. Oh, you know that's wrong. That's that way, man.
You're gonna get powers if you throw it, boy.
That's it, man.
You're
That's
gonna
it.
get powers if you throw it.
But some of my shit,
You're gonna get powers if you throw
you
it.
get powers if you throw that,
throw
bro.
it right now.
That shit on the floor.
Throw it.
Throw it. That shit, bro.
That's you gonna get
You'll get. Hey, yo, bro. All praises, man.
Don't worry.
Yeah, bro. Look, give me 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. All right, you got water, man. That's what you need, King. Give me Corinthians. That's what you need, bro. All right, you got it, yeah. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Your dad passed away, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. All right.
This is the book of This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with a voice of the archangel, and with the trump of God, and the dead in Christ shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so we shall forever be with the Lord.
And that's what it's about, bro. Alright? The Most High, don't worry, man, about what we're seeing today and in this life. The Most High is going to bring us up together, man. Alright? We're going to all be there together in that day to see your Father again, man. You know what I mean? But what it is, you're not going to suffer the sins of your father. And your father's not going to suffer the sins what you do. You got to search out your own salvation, bro, with fear and trembling, man. Alright, you got to let the dead go. When the dead's passed away, you got to let them go. You got a time to mourn for them. Alright, but after they're done with the mourning, you got to now focus on what you need to do with your life, bro. You understand? And what you need to do with your life isn't doing what you was doing just there. Alright, that's bringing your vibrations lower. Alright, give me that Corinthians. Alright?
50 and 4.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 50 and verse 4. For the Lord God hath given me the tongue of the learned, that I should know how to speak a word in season.
So the Most High has given us a tongue. Like the brother spoke brilliantly as you came up. He's given us a tongue to know how to teach people and how to with season. We don't want to use our words in abruptness and disrespect your father, right? But like still, we have to mention, we got to call a spade like they will see, right? You need to work out yourself. Your father's done his bidding in his life, and now he's deceased. So now, what do you have to do, all right, in your lifetime? All right, are you going to choose death with all sorts? You know what's in them cigarettes, bro? Damn crazy chemicals, man. All right, toxins you don't even want to know, man. The toxins they put in poisons to kill and assassinate people. All right, but there's levels of it. All right, even in the nicotine, even in the cigarette butts, man. I think somewhere it says in the cigarette butts that is they got pork inside it, man. Here we go, 24. All right, so look, you go to 24. Look at what number do you see? Where's 24 on here? 24. All right, so that part of the piggy is in the cigarettes.
The pot belly.
That part of the pot belly is in cigarettes. And look, cigarettes. It says halogobin from the blood used in the cigarette filter to create an artificial lung that supposedly supposedly lessens harmful chemicals reacting the smoke. So there, man, so look, there's chemicals that reach the smoke, that go through that the pork that enters you. And look, give me the Leviticus 11. All right, Leviticus 11. You know what you go to. All right, go on.
In season to him that is weary, he wakeneth morning by morning. He wakeneth my eyes to hear as the learned.
So yeah, we're out here to waken up the eyes of the people to hear and make them learn what the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob wants from them. Understand? So do you know your nationality? What's your nationality? Jamaican. Okay, cool. We're gonna break things down. We're gonna break a stronghold. What do you got?
This is Leviticus, yeah? Leviticus 11 and 7. And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
Alright, the pork belly Trenton. Alright? The swine.
Though he divideth the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
Alright, so no jerk pork. Alright? Because he's got the attributes of a clean animal, but that doesn't make him clean. Because he doesn't digest his food properly. When he digests it, the sweat doesn't come out of his body. He doesn't sweat. Right? So he holds on to all the negative poisons inside the pork.
He is unclean to you.
Yes, what?
He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not touch. Of their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
Yeah, so you shall not eat. Of their flesh you shall not eat, and of their carcass you shall not touch. And you just touched it, bro. You touched this we just showed you there's pork in the damn cigarettes, man. So every time you touch a cigarette, you're touching pork. The Most High says that you're committing an abomination, man. It's unclean to you. You're right, sister. Right. Yes. Yeah. So it's unclean. We're not meant to touch cigarettes and mix them with our weed and all them thing. There is a it's sending you in a what do you call it now? A doolally, man. You're unsober. You're not, because you know the devil. The devil always seeks to get the ones that are high, that are just wicked and woozy, man. Intoxicated. She knows what's going on, man. That hurt her feelings, so she went over there to smoke it. You understand? Because cigarettes are not good for our people.
That's right.
Cigarettes are not good for our people, man. Alright? And neither is smoking no chronic, man. Alright? The weed ain't good for our people as well. Because it's grown under, even if it was grown under the sun and the moon and the stars, there's ways we have to use the medicines of the earth. Alright? There's food, there's ways you can cook it. It's a herb. Mixed herbs. When has anyone said go get the mixed herbs at the kitchen, put it in a Rizla and then start smoking some seasoning, man? That sounds like a madman, bro. You know what I mean? That ain't no sense, bro. Go on, read it out, bro. Alright, so look, this is the curses, bro. This is the situation that happened to the Israelites, man. Alright, give me Deuteronomy, go to chapter 11 and first.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, bring it.
Now wait, the brothers, his dad just passed away, man. Alright, yeah. Go to Numbers. Go to Aaron. Alright, you know where it is?
Where should I start? This is the book of Numbers, chapter 20 and verse 29. It says, and when all the congregation saw that Aaron was dead, they mourned for Aaron 30 days, even all the house of Israel.
Well, look, the house of Israel, they mourned 30 days for Aaron. But there was a time of mourning for your loved ones, man. Alright? But after you finish that time of mourning, alright, you gotta come to the
Yeah, give this. Give this one to the sister. Alright. Give that one to the sister.
alright?
No, you're good, bro.
You're good, Keith. He's gonna do it, yeah. But there's a time of mourning for our loved ones, man. But after you finish with your mourning, come back to the Most High and know what's going on, because yo, man, it's not time we need to be out here crying for the dead. We gotta let the dead bury the dead. Alright? You can't be kind of trying to wish back up the dead. You know what I mean? That's what King Saul done to Samuel, Prophet Samuel. I don't know if you know that verse in the scriptures, but King Saul, they tried to bring back Samuel from the dead. Alright? Not even tried, he did it with a witch. You know what I mean? And that's why we gotta let them go, man.
It's time for them to come and it's time for them to go. Yeah, bring it.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are of the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are.
That's right.
Yeah, you're the temple of the Most High, man. Alright, so if you're the temple of the Most High, you want to treat yourself with love. Why do you not want to smoke around your children or your niece and nephew? Because you know it's going to intoxicate them. Treat yourself as such. Treat yourself as a child. And love yourself. You're not killing yourself, man. With damn pork in it, man. Some people don't really love themselves. They just love this world. And they want the world to love them. So they do it to fit in with society. You understand? The Most High has made you chosen and special. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. The Most High said that you're different, man. Alright, the daughters of Zion and the sons of Jacob, alright, they're different to the children of the damn wicked Egyptians, alright, and the Philistines, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
But you're a holy people, alright, we're holy. Holy means separate.
That's right.
Alright, Kadash, alright.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people.
A chosen special people. Unto who?
Unto himself.
The Most High says only the so-called blacks, Native Americans, are the chosen people in this world. Alright? And we're going to show you that. We're going to show you why you're the chosen.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above just some of them.
Above all people that are on the face.
There's like 2 or 3 that are above you.
Above all people that are on the face of the earth.
So above the China man, the Asian man, the Ethiopian man, the Sudanese man, the Spanish man, the Turkish man. We're above all of them, man.
That's right.
All right. That's why we don't have to belittle ourselves to be on their level, man. You're bringing yourself low. All right. You're bringing yourself on a lower vibration. If we want to look like these damn wicked guys, man, that are pillage, kill, steal, rob, and all sorts of abominable things on the world, man. All right. You want to get it?
Yeah. And it shall come to pass.
Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy 28 at the top. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken diligently, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments, which I have commanded you this day, that all the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
But the only reason that we're going to be chosen and holy and special above all people is if we listen. Old English hearken means to listen. We need to listen to the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, bro. All right.
And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee. But if thou shalt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, blessed thou shalt be in the city, and blessed thou shalt be in the field.
Okay, you got Bibles, yeah?
Yes, we do.
What are they for? Huh? You're gonna take 2 minutes and listen to what's gonna happen right now, yeah? Alright, what's in those? Like, alright? What's it? You got the old and the new, yeah? So who's the world for? Who is this world made for? Like, who's the Most High, right? You believe in God, right?
Yes.
Who is he the God of?
God of Abraham, God of Isaac, and God of Jacob.
Alright, who are those people? Who are those people, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Who are they? Who are they? Who are they? Who are the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob?
Like a soldier, and then I'll look at people.
I don't think you get it, man. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be hard. And you know what you do? Go to Deuteronomy in your Bible. Alright? You're going. We're showing you. Listen. Take a minute to listen. We're showing you. Go to Deuteronomy, chapter 28. Alright? And go to verse 15. Alright? And read it out loud. What's your name? Kanjani. You're not an elder. You're just Kanjani. And what's your name? Bartholomew. Wow. Real ones. Alright, go on then. Read that. No, you can't have this. Just read it out loud.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments, and his statutes which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Alright, and it shall come to pass, if you do not listen.
I'm not even halfway in like an insult.
Listen. Yeah, alright, cool. Just reasoning, right? Just listen, yeah? Alright, so look, listen. So that's told to the Israelites, right? Deuteronomy, yeah? The Most High said to the Israelites through Moses, if they don't listen to his laws, statutes, and commandments, he's going to put curses on them, yeah? Alright, let's see. So this, go to verse 46. Read 46.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So the curses that are going to be upon the Israelites as a sign for them. You see like how we got that sign there that says on London Underground, right? So we know that's a sign that signifies that there's a train down there. Alright? We got that stop there, bus stop, right? We got the hair shop, that's a sign, right? We know we can buy hair from there, right? So these curses that are written in this chapter, there's blessings from 1 to 15, alright? But from 15 to 68, there's curses. So can we read these curses to find out who the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are? We've got to do that, right? Because it's a sign. We've got to admit that the Bible is the truth, right? Everything else except the Bible is a lie, right?
That's right.
The word of God is the truth. Come on.
That's the word of God.
Alright, so let's read the word of God, right? All praises, the word of God is the truth. So now you have to read a curse. to find out who the biblical Israelites are.
Yeah.
All right, let's read any curse. Read one. From 15 from 68. Read any of them verses, and let's find out who it is. All right.
From 51.
Go to 48. Read 48.
Therefore shall thou serve